All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JG Gen 24, and today we're going to be continuing on with our grind of getting a Mets Superfractored lineup through the Love for the Longball Event. There is only one card that is eligible for the event that is also going to be in this All Mets Superfractored lineup. That is this man right here, Mark Vientos. And thanks to a couple great games yesterday from him, albeit one game he had a grand slam and that was taken away because my opponent decided not to let me have that. He is now over 7,300, which is good because he is pretty much just under or just over 600 XP away from being superfractored. And that would be awesome if we could get him superfractored. I'd become the 110th player to get this specific card. I just want to make that clear. When I refer to Mark Vientos getting superfractored, I mean this specific card. Obviously, there are other versions of Mark Vientos that I am not currently grinding. Excuse me. But in my opinion, and because the game is just like this, uh, once you get one card superfractored, you really shouldn't worry about the rest. So that's why I'm not focusing on some of the other cards like Francisco Lindor. He's had multiple versions of him or multiple cards of him in this game, yet the only one that is superfractored is the playoffs one. Same thing with Pete Alonso. Johan Santana, I mean, that was the only version of the Mets that Johan Santana had. And it's what's unfortunate about it is that Gary Carter right now is the only catcher that could be superfractored for me. Like, I could try Alvarez, sure, but Carter is the closest, obviously. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Yeah, that Francisco Alvarez is it's not only the highest rated, but it's also the one that I have the closest progress on. Well, no, actually that's a lie. There is this Francisco Alvarez. I have much more progress with him. But he's a 91 overall, and this Francisco, even if I get that Francisco Alvarez superfractored, it still would be better than, or it still wouldn't be better than this version. But you could see here, like I have Lindor superfractored, David Wright is superfractored, Pete Alonso, Johan Santana, and if you go a little further back, I have JD Davis as well. I know, kind of a weird pick. That's why I have Jesse Winker in left field for me. But JD Davis is superfractored, and Jesse Winker would be next. Unfortunately, he needed to have 100 power, and he across the board, like both lefties and righties, and Winker only has 94 against lefties, so he's not eligible. Wait, shouldn't Carson Bench also be eligible for this event? Like, hang on one second. Hang on one second. I can't believe that Carson Bench is not 100 power. Yeah, he should be eligible. Why is he not? That's the only version of him in this game. So why is he not here? Like, this is unreal. Maybe that's because of his boosts, maybe? Hold on. I gotta check this. I really have to check this, because if that's a card that's not eligible for the event for some reason, that's kind of baffling to me. Let's see, where are you? There you are. Oh, okay. So, no, he isn't eligible because he has the tier 3 boost. Right now, his power is boosted because I have Carlos Delgado's captain card. That's why. Okay, duh. That's right. That's why he's not eligible. Anyway, obviously we're going to focus on Mark Vientos, although I see Jacob deGrom also crossed to tier 4 as well, and, Noah Syndergaard. But the thing that you have to remember about deGrom and Syndergaard is that they're already pitchers in my starting rotation. So these guys are not going to get... these guys are not going to be in my lineup as batters because they're already in it as pitchers. And you obviously can't have both as a pitcher and a hitter, which is unfortunate. But that's the way it is. So, yeah, really the big, the main concern here is Mark Vientos. He gets Superfractored. I can tell you right now he's going to be our DH. He most certainly will be our DH. I'm fairly certain of that. So, all right, let's shut up and let's get into it. And I know, guys, I said that I would start the stream at 4, and that was certainly my intention today. You guys know I had a doctor's appointment, a chiropractor's appointment. So believe me, I was fully intent on streaming at 4 today. It's obviously 3:09 right now, at least my time. The reason for that is I canceled the chiropractor's office or appointment because I had a bit of a family situation. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but essentially I could not in good conscience go to a doctor's appointment. So there's no doctor's appointment, thus I'm here, or I'm streaming around 3. So I apologize. My intention was not to mislead. I was actually fully intent on streaming at 4. But that just didn't happen, or I went an hour early. So again, not my intention to mislead. It's just what happened. There were circumstances this morning that just made it impossible. That's all I'm going to say. That being said, next week, because I rescheduled the appointment for next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, you can expect that stream to be at 4, and I'll make sure to remember that. I timed it too late. That's my fault. Ooh, excuse me. Get there, Corbin. Yes, sir. Alright, so I just wanted to clarify. That's all I wanted to do.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yeah, announcing. my intention to mislead. That's just circumstances beyond my capacity or beyond my control that forced me to make that decision.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
So the stream will end around 6, and that will be that, okay? Dang it.
That's a ball.
Ooh. So I understand that this week they're going to focus on the franchise, what changes they made to franchise mode, although this is probably the one stream of MLB The Show 24 or MLB The Show that honestly I'm kind of like, I'm not really going to pay attention.
Outside, that's a ball.
It just, I didn't think they needed to make any changes to franchise mode the way that it used to be. You know, like you would do the clutch moments, you would do, you know, a player lock mission or player lock moments. You would, and then you could just sim through. The scouting was much easier. All right, than what it is now. Now it's just very complicated. All right, Mark Vientos. That's how you kick it off, right there. So all the changes that they have made to it over the years, I felt like has made it worse. Plus, you guys already know I'm pretty much committed to March to October, and honestly, I think that's just exactly what franchise mode is supposed to be. But now that they added multiple seasons to March to October, it's like, why would you play anything else? Or why would you play franchise? You know? Unless they're going to move towards what Out of the Park is, and in all honesty, I don't think it should go that way. Because Out of the Park is how can I? Obviously, we're talking about two different games here. You know, obviously, OOTP 25. That's going to be different. Okay, that's it. It's you're not playing any of the games. You're just making roster moves, roster changes if you need to, coaching changes, all in the name of leading your team to a World Series title. Whereas, at least with franchise and March to October in MLB The Show, you know, that at least you can play.
Ball, that's inside. Nope, inside, ball 2.
I mean, yeah, you can manage the game in OOTP 25, sure, but it's not like you're playing the game. You're just simming. It's just one big sim. And that's fine, but I prefer to have at least some ability to control what goes on. Not just completely leave it up to a code or whatever. If you make this decision, well then this happens, but if you make that decision, then you get a different result. You know, I prefer to, like March to October, just jump in later in the game when the game is actually on the line and try to win it. So I don't know what kind of changes they're going to introduce to franchise mode, but in all honesty, it's the one mode that I really have no interest in, especially since I've really gotten into March to October. So we'll see. I mean, I'm keeping an open mind, but it's a mode that in all likelihood I'm not going to.
Ball one, no strike.
I'm just going to stick to March to October. That's it.
Ball two.
You know what? I admire him for being, or I admire my opponent for being able to hold up on that. Yeah, that's fine. I think he was expecting it. Although my opponent was probably expecting a fastball, but the cutter, he was still, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a fastball that's moving side to side, or moving from right to left.
He's out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
I am so freaking lucky. That should have been gone. That should have been gone, and the fact that it wasn't, thank God.
Leading off for the line, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Counts 1-0. Ball. Hey! 2-1.
Could have let that one go. That would have been ball 3. Is my opponent going to throw in Ben Joyce? Well, no, probably not. If my opponent were smart, they would wait till they get to till Jacob deGrom and then throw in a lefty.
Now pitching,
Ryan Stanek, huh?
3-2.
Yeah, that's the reason they want the heat. And I say they because for all I know, it could be a female that's over on the other side of my screen. I don't know. You know, I think the assumption is that it's a guy, but you know, I never make assumptions. So I always say they as a vague. Okay, it could be a guy, it could be a girl. MLB The Show, I think, everyone can play baseball. All right? Everyone can play. So anybody can play MLB The Show. Oh, wait. Something else.
2-2 the count.
Good thing I checked. Strike. Well, I mean, there's nothing I'm going to do with an up and in fastball.
Ball one. He's out.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ball, that's outside.
Ooh, dang. Great effort there by Vientos, but unfortunately not to be.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Please tell me Martinez is ready. Thank goodness. What's up, maniacs? How are ya? Ah, son of a gun.
Inside ball.
I'm doing all right. Even that late two-run homer that I just gave up, that really can't bring me down. I'm not, and I'm going to sound like a broken record with this. I've never cared about the win. I've only cared about the parallel XP. And right now I'm just focusing on Mark Vientos, and he's already got a home run for me in this game. So that's all that really matters. I mean, I was surprised to learn how close I was with Vientos. He's actually, well, looks do matter to an extent. Like if you wanted that Corey Seager card, like I did, then winning the event, meant if you could do it 15 times, that means you would get that card. Just as an example. I'm just using it as an example. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I think when it becomes more or less stressful, that's when you win a lot more. Like when you're not trying to focus on winning, you actually win. But yeah, I agree. After 15 wins, you really shouldn't focus on it. You should just worry more about trying to have fun or get parallel XP with your players.
2-0.
I was hopeful there that I could maybe get a hit, but not to be. My only other options are Francisco Lindor and Carson Williams. Kind of don't think I have an option here. I have to go with Corbin Carroll.
Hey. 0-1.
Honestly, I shouldn't have even taken out Kyle Schwarber. I should have just had Schwarber do the at-bat because he's the one that I'm more focused on with the parallel XP. All right, well, GG's to my opponent. That home run that I have with Vientos, that's all I was looking for. Now, if I could get more of that, this would actually go by much quicker. Yeah, so Vientos gets 90, which means now he's at 34.52. And of course, Noah Syndergaard, he got 98 for his 2-run homer. DeGrom got 54, although I'm not worried about those two. Honestly, if I would just get a home run with Mark Vientos, like if I could just do that, then I would honestly just quit the game. Like my opponent can have the win. I'm just interested in hitting a home run with Vientos. Wow, they are serious. They are having a tough time. I am gonna back out of this. The range was getting a little too high. Good. I'm the home team or the away team.
Leading off for Long Island.
Yeah, honestly, if I hit a home run with Mark Vientos, there's no reason for me to play the rest of the game. Because I just, well, other than I want to make sure that the XP actually counts, you know? Because I think I have to play 3 defensive outs in order for it to actually matter. But if I don't get a hit like I did, like what happened there, then I'm actually going to stay in the game much longer. Now I want to get a second at-bat with Vientos. And try to get even more XP with him.
Hey. 0-2.
Hey, Maniacs, I don't think I ever asked, do you have a favorite MLB team? Or did you already tell me? If you did, I apologize. I've forgotten.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
My old nemesis, Chipper Jones.
Batting second.
Oh, excuse me.
The left fielder,
Good for a few teams because I'll take one places I like
Junior.
For the Red Sox. Okay, I respect that. In fact, I'm actually with you on the Mets and the Red Sox. Red Sox are my favorite American League team, but like you, I have a couple favorite teams as well. The Mets are obviously my main favorite team. Red Sox are my favorite American League team.
1-0.
And then just to kind of have a different horse in each division, I went with the Guardians for the American League Central. And then I went with the Mariners for the American League West. Excuse me, West.
Leading off for the line, the left fielder.
Yeah, I really respect what the Mariners and the Guardians have done over, I want to say, the last few seasons. Since 2019, I want to say. They've really built up their teams with a mix of guys that are veterans and even some top-level players while also getting some young talent. Like Julio Rodriguez, Andres Jimenez, although that was the part of the Lindor trade. Still, you know, I respect Jimenez. I respect Ramirez. I respect Julio. But the Mariners need a lot more help than what I've just listed. Like, they need a first baseman. I'm sorry to Ty France, but he is not the first baseman they need. They certainly do, and in fact, I was one of the Mets fans who was calling for the Mets to target Luis Castillo. In like a trade. I wanted them to trade for someone like Castillo and say, okay, if you eat up some of his contract, you know, we'll take him. He is. For sure he is. But you never know with the Mariners. They're like in a weird state where they want to be competitive. They obviously have the rotation for it. They have Julio Rodriguez. But the rest of the team needs a lot of work. And the AL West, it has some stacked teams. Like Houston, Texas. That's it. I'm not even going to joke with Oakland and Los Angeles. Not even going to joke with that. But it is a division that is run by the Houston or run by Texas, basically. So that's really the issue that I see the Mariners face. That and the fact that outside of Julio, it's a lot of relative unknowns. You think they're going to be good this year? Hey, I believe every team has a chance to be good. So it just there's a reason why an MLB season is 162 games. We'll know which teams are going to try and compete, and we'll know which teams are throwing in the towel come the trade deadline. But up until then, any team has an opportunity to make it to be a playoff team.
The designated hitter, Hernandez.
You're rooting for DeGrom to stay healthy? It's weird for me as a Mets fan because I do want to see DeGrom healthy and really show why the Rangers were smart to sign him to that contract. But part of me also doesn't, because I want his best years to be with the Mets. I don't want him to end up being too great and then being another Nolan Ryan, for the Texas Rangers. So I'm torn. I am torn.
Now batting,
That being said, I'm not going to wish an injury on him. Okay, I'm going to make that clear right now. I'm not wishing for him to miss the 2025 season. I'm not rooting for him.
Ball, that's inside.
I'm just...
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for me if... It's going to be hard for me if he ends up having a great season. And I really don't have any ill will towards the Rangers. The only teams that I have ill will towards, and this is purely because they're rivals of the New York Mets, is the New York Yankees, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Atlanta Braves, and I'm also going to throw in the Dodgers there, and the San Diego Padres. But they're like, okay, they're good. Obviously, San Diego, there's the reason for that is the 2022 wild card. You know, that still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I was actually at game 1 for the 2022 wild card game. And the Dodgers, I mean, my big issue with them is the Shohei Ohtani contract. Smart on the Dodgers, but I believe that only the Dodgers and the Yankees could pull off a contract like that. I believe that if it had been anyone else, MLB would have stepped in and said, no, you can't do that. But because it's Dodgers, they can get away with it. Nice. Jesus. Sorry, my dogs are barking outside. Someone probably just pulled up in the bar that's across the street from my house, and they're barking at them for some reason, because they're nuts. And I'm worried they're going to wake up my brother. He should be sleeping now, but the dogs barking tend to annoy him.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Oh, okay, so he's not sleeping, because I just heard him. Okay, really wanted. Golden Retrievers. We're basically a family. We have like 3 of them. One of them is my sister's dog, Lainey. Our other one is Ginger, our kind of the middle child out of all of them. And then the other one is Rocky. We just got him last year. My family loves Golden Retrievers. Yeah, of course. They're very family-friendly dogs. The only issue with them is they don't get along with other dogs too well. They're very social when it comes to people, but when it comes to other dogs, not so much.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Yeah, they're basically used to each other at this point. It's so funny because Ginger used to play with Lainey a lot when she was a puppy. And it's funny now because Rocky does the same thing to Ginger. So it's like, it's basically karma. And it's very funny to watch. Although with Lainey here with us, because my sister and her husband, they're down in Florida at Disney World right now. So they needed us to watch them while they were down there. Basically, Rocky has turned his attention to Lainey, and so she has become the chew toy for Rocky. It's pretty funny to watch. It's pretty funny.
6 runs, 7 hits.
All right, that was a great game. GG's to my opponent. Let's see how much XP Vientos got. 54, so now he's at 35, over 3,500. Means he's under 500 away. Every time I see that, Maniacs, I'm thinking that it's the opponent that I just went up against. Not saying I have an issue with that. I get confused every time. Let's see. What my sister is sending pictures. Ben Brown. It's funny because I could usually rely on either Christian Scott or Paul Blackburn to have a good game, and then the other would just not. And then I get to Ben Brown, and I know it's going to be a pretty bad game. At least if in terms of keeping the score low, but not going to happen here. I know. I could easily just take Ben Brown out of my lineup, but I don't really care about pitching. I really don't. Oh boy. Yeah, already off to a great start. You see right there.
Hey! 0-1.
I mean, the big issue there was that the 12-6 curve did not 12-6 curve him. Just like it didn't, it did the same thing there. So, okay, maybe Ben Brown's weak pitch is the 12-6 curve. Then I should just focus on trying to throw the circle change and not worry about the
0-1's the count.
About the 12-6 curve. If it's causing that many problems for me.
Got him.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! 2. 0-2.
Missed that badly, and yet somehow it didn't come back to bite me.
That is it. The lefty, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. Timeout. That
And
ball
of
hit.
course, I get 2 strikes. What do?
The right
Pick
fielder,
Cody Bellinger.
Giancarlo Stanton. Leading off for the line, the third baseman.
At least I'm going up against a lefty. Mark Vientos hits better against lefties.
That's out. Ah. 2-1.
No. Yeah, I can't let that. I can't try to.
Batting second,
I can't
the shortstop.
try to send Vientos and leg out a double. I just couldn't do it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Tyler Schwarber.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
I'm definitely going to score with Vientos. So I'll just take the run there.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
I also should have gotten someone up and one for the next inning. That's my biggest issue in this event. I don't remember to do that.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Eduardo Escobar. Now pitching.
I hope Stanek better be good.
0-1. Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit out. Good. Great. I'm glad that that's... I'm not going to have to worry about that anymore. I mean, that does take out the realism of warming up a pitcher, but at least if that's the case, I mean, I welcome that change for sure. This is definitely the first time I'm hearing it, so what you said to me, that's news to me, but I certainly welcome it. Good. Yep. Definitely makes sense. That logic definitely makes sense.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
That slider did not slide enough. I mean, I'm lucky, but it should have slid more.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Plus, it's going to be a lot of fun to pitch with Roger Clemens,
Ball, that's out.
a hit with Manny Ramirez, and then Cool Papa Jones. I hope I'm saying that right. Cool Papa Bell Jones. I think that's the Negroes League legend that they revealed in the first trailer. And I can't wait to see what other legends they're going to add.
The catcher,
Attaboy Garber. We know I think we're going to see some in the Diamond Dynasty stream, like some new legends revealed there. And I think we're definitely going to see some in the Legends stream, for sure. But all right, it's off to a good start with Roger Clemens and Manny Ramirez. You know, I actually met Roger last year. He came in to do kind of a preview for my media, or the media company I work for. He did like an interview to preview Game 1 since the Yankees were in it.
Nope, that's inside.
So I managed to get a picture with him. I mean, steroids? Lying about that? I think if he didn't lie about it, I mean, you could still make a case for him, because even without those steroids, Clemens was still a hard thrower. And I think what a lot of people forget is that Clemens was actually picked by the Mets in the... obviously, he went to the Red Sox. I think he forgoed the pick that the Mets used on him, because it was a late-round pick. So they just decided he decided not to play for the Mets. He went to college or whatever, and then he got a higher pick with the Red Sox. But a lot of people tend to forget that. Only makes you wonder what could have been. I mean, Ron Darling, Doc Gooden, and Roger Clemens all being on that 86 team, that would have been insane. I mean, that team for sure would have won more than one World Series. In fact, they should have won more than one World Series, even without Clemens, but that team had a lot of issues. It's unfortunate. Another case of coulda, woulda, shoulda. At the end of the day, people make the decisions that they make. Strike 3, sit out. But, I mean, just imagine what could have been if Clemens had decided to go play for the Mets. He could have been there with Doc Gooden, Ron Darling. Oh my gosh. That may be one of the best 1-2-3s ever assembled.
1-0.
But what are you going to do? You know, know, obviously Clemens was right to bet on himself because it turned into a better payday for him for in terms of a draft pick. But I mean, he had to wait until he was on the Yankees before he won a World Series with them. Or before he could win a World Series.
Now back, left fielder, Tyler.
Although he did have an opportunity at the end of his career in 2005 to win a World Series with the Astros. He did have that opportunity. But Chicago White Sox, I guess, were more destined to win that World Series than the Houston Astros were. All right, GG's to my opponent. Mark Vientos with a base hit, a run, and 2 at-bats. I'll take it. That should be, what, 54? Getting too good at this guessing. All right, let's go see that next opponent. Or let's go face that next opponent. I will say, though, that one of the, coolest players, not former, but, current, because when I was in 2022, the Mets were doing, month of June, they were doing their Pride Day, and I went, not to celebrate Pride Day, but because I had the monthly pass to the Mets, so I was just going to games, game after game after game. And the one game I went to on Pride Day, Taiwan Walker was down in the team store. And so I went down there to meet him, got a picture with him, and then he asked me which hat I thought was cool, and I wonder, is that hat still somewhere around here? Should be. I'll look for it later. But it was a cool tie-dye hat, blue and orange, and I was like, this one looks cool. And he says to me, go up to the register and mention my name. So I did that, and they were like, okay, it's paid for. So I just says, that to me was one of the coolest interactions I ever had with a player currently playing in the MLB. So in my mind, Taiwan Walker will always be one of the coolest players I've ever met. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he did that for a lot of people, okay? It wasn't just me. It was a lot of other fans. But I'm just saying, that kind of interaction just stuck with me. He was a big-time prospect at one point. Yeah, but I think his big issue is that he's a great first-half pitcher, but once you get to the second half, that's where he gets shelled. And it's like, you need to be good throughout the season. You can't just be good one half of the season and then stink the rest, or vice versa. Stink and then be good. You gotta be consistent throughout the season. So I think that was always his issue. I think that's why he went to Philly, and I think that's why the Mets let him go to Philly. But still, just that was one of the coolest interactions I ever had with a baseball player. Obviously, I've met others. I mentioned
Batting second.
Roger Clemens, but I've also met John Franco, Bartolo Colon. Last year, I met, not baseball related, but I met Nick Mangold from the New York Jets. So that was pretty cool for me. During Mets Amazing Day in, I think it was 2023, I met Howard Johnson and Roger McDowell. They were over at the MLB store, and I went there. I was at the front of the line. I was like one of the first fans to greet them at the MLB store. So it was great seeing him. I also met Mookie Wilson, Tim Tuffle, Todd Zeal as well. I hope to meet Gary, Keith, and Ron one day, and I had my opportunity. There was definitely an opportunity for me to meet Ron and Keith because the '86 Mets were doing they were doing like a reunion tour, but I decided not to do it because it was on the weekend. And I don't have time on the weekends. I work on the weekends.
Ball one, no strike.
But maybe I'll get another opportunity. Who knows?
1-1.
They just gotta stay around long enough to be able to do that.
Got him.
In fact, recently, the place that I normally go to meet all these former players, or most of these former players, they just had Jose Reyes, Edgardo Alfonso, and Andy Chavez at their place earlier this month. Again, if it weren't on the weekends, I would be there.
He's out.
Wait. Yeah, I think the last time I saw him, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I thought the last time was MLB The Show 19. I don't know if they did it for 20, but I know for a fact they didn't have him in 21. That's for sure. And thereafter they never had him. So I think the last time was 19, but 20 might have been the last. You'd like to see Carlos Beltran too? I think he'll get in the game eventually.
Oh, that did.
He wasn't in 20? Okay, so yeah, 19 was definitely the last time I saw him. But going back to Carlos Beltran, I believe he will be in the game at some point because I think he's going to earn enough fan vote or enough votes to get into the Hall of Fame, in the Baseball Hall of Fame. And usually once you get into the Hall of Fame, you're like a lock to basically be in MLB The Show.
1-1.
But I don't think it's going to happen, at least not this year.
1 ball, 2 strikes. At the ball.
Ah, darn it. But yeah, it would be really cool to have Carlos Beltran in the game. I mean, I think he would get... Didn't he have like a 40-40 season with the Mets in 2006? Yes, that's right.
Leading off for the Republicans.
I just remember from, like,
Now pitching.
Ted Williams, I remember him from 18, where you had to play all those events if you wanted to get him. And I was like, at that point, I was already behind, because there was a period of time where I didn't play MLB The Show 18. So I was already behind, and I was basically playing catch-up with all the programs that were in there. But I did get the 99 Mike Trout, the 99 JD Martinez for his World Series MVP award. Who else was it? Oh God, there were. I'm blanking. There were definitely a few I got because some of them were pretty easy. The others, the jersey exchanges, just made them really hard. And in all honesty, I hated 20. 20 is my least favorite MLB The Show game. It's not their fault that the COVID pandemic came out, but they made no effort to add content. And that to me just made it the worst MLB The Show title. I understand they couldn't have done anything about it, especially with no baseball, but still, it was like, it was pretty much there was no content. Well, 21 was definitely memorable because that was the introduction of the Parallel XP. But I think, in my mind, the better one had to be 23. That was the better one. I mean, 23, you got 99s in the first month of the season, basically. Or the first month of the game. And I'm not talking like team or MLB collection and then the American League and National League collections. I'm talking programs. There was a 99 Pete Alonso. There was with the World Baseball Classic. There were just so many good high 90 overalls. And the programs were fun to grind. The monthly awards ones with the tops now. I mean, 23, in my opinion, was the best year. This year, it just kind of took a step back. But I have a feeling that 25 is going to be really good.
Leading off for Long Island, the second baseman,
I mean, they're already off to a good start with some of the changes that they've introduced to Road to the Show, and also the new legends that they introduced with Clemens and Manny. The only thing I wish they would do is just focus on the storylines. I want to know what kind of storylines we're going to be dealing with this year. Like, storylines, in my opinion, was probably the best thing of this game this year. Because as much as I didn't enjoy reliving Derek Jeter's career, it was still fun. And I always have a blast with the Negroes League storylines as well. No!
Now coming into the pinch hit, Jackson Mary.
0-1. Count 1-0. Ball. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
So we'll see what happens, but I really would like to learn more about what's going to be in storylines this year. I have no idea what's going to be in there. Other than cool Papa Bell Jones. I think that's the only one I know for sure.
That's a ball.
And then we'll see what the other ones are going to be. I also understand that this is the last year of the agreement between San Diego Studios and the Negroes League Baseball Museum. So I would be pretty disappointed if that agreement doesn't get renewed.
Hey.
It's either, I believe it's this year, it might be next year, but I thought it was this year.
Oh, that's out.
Or my understanding is that it's this year. So,
Oh.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
that doesn't mean they can't renew it at some point. Maybe they can. But as far as I know right now, I believe that this is the last year of storylines. Or the Negroes League storylines.
Ball. Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La
And also, I enjoyed learning about some of the
0-1, no strike.
Negroes League players, because in reality we don't get taught about that in school. You know, everyone just knows about Jackie, but no one knows the other Negro League players that ended up being in the MLB. Like, I think Larry Doby is an example of that. Willie Mays, you know for sure Willie was part of the Negroes League.
That's out.
Did Martin Dihigo ever make it to the MLB, or was he just Negroes League?
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's such a shame too that Josh Gibson never made it to the major leagues either. I mean, by all accounts, that he was the, you know, I think his nickname was the Black Babe Ruth. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure that was his nickname.
Now pitching, Brennan Bernardino.
I'm not going to advance Vientos. It needs to be hit further in order for it to be...
Ball, that's off the plate.
in order for me to advance Vientos. Or it could have just been hit on the ground like that. No, so Vientos is not going to get his run. Alright, GG's to my opponent. What? The one run? Was that? Oh, Schwarber. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, I guess I should see how much. Probably 36. Yeah, 36 for Vientos. What are you going to do? Well, play better. That's one thing I could do. Oh gosh. Sorry, I have to. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, I'm going back. Sorry, I pressed X by accident. I'm trying to plug in my phone, get it charged up. Oh, wait. Turn Bluetooth off so that it charges much quicker. Okay, I'm the away team, not the home team.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Aye.
No. Darn it. I better get a base hit then. Okay, Jacob deGrom, you want to answer that problem for me? And if Mark Vientos were on base, would have scored a run. Yeah, sometimes this deGrom card can be rather surprising. But again, let's keep in mind that we're going up against pitchers that are bronze tier, so not exactly the hardest pitchers to go up against. Certainly not the easiest. The easiest are the commons. But in terms of difficulty, not that hard.
Inside ball.
I'm surprised that wasn't caught.
Aye. 0-1. One ball, 2 strikes. Got him.
Leading off for the Aces, the shortstop,
Ball, that's inside.
Gotta go. All right, thanks, Maniacs. Appreciate you stopping by. You have a good day, all right?
count. Ball.
Sometimes pitching around Shohei Ohtani can actually be the best strategy.
That's ball 2. Count is 3-2.
Okay, I know I said I wanted to pitch around him, but not to a 3-2 count.
That is good. The center fielder.
Better watch him to make sure that he doesn't try to steal a base on me.
Ball, that's out. Nope, inside, ball 2. Ah! 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike.
All right, it's all right. I don't like we're down, 5-0. It's just always frustrating to give up a home run like that. Excuse me. Sorry, I've been up since 4 in the morning. Pretty tired. Polanco, are you serious? Oh my god, you're lucky, dude. You are lucky. Gold fielding, there's no excuse for it. Silver fielding, fine, I would understand that. But gold? No. That's no excuse.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Hendrick B.
He's out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Nicky Garver.
0-1. Yep, that ball went out.
Oh, I'm surprised he's safe. Usually he's out on that kind of stuff, but maybe 51 speed is enough.
That ball's foul.
Not enough to leg out to beat out a double play, that's for sure.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Ryan Harper. Now pitching, Ryan Stanton. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Houseman.
Sorry, it's just sometimes I get text messages and it's like I wonder if they're. I'm in a family group chat and like my mother is loving all the images of my sister on all the rides with the baby, with her baby at Disney World and everything.
That's ball 2.
And it's like my mother keeps liking the images, so that ends up looking like a text message.
1's the count. Aye. 0-2.
All right. So last chance here. I know I'm going to get the at-bat with Mark Vientos. That's all I really care about.
Nope. That's inside. What do you got?
What? No, I didn't. Two-run homer maybe here by Mark Vientos.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
Nope. Instead, it's a double play.
He's out. No, he's out.
I know my opponent was just teasing me there. All right. Well, that stunk. Not just because of the loss, but also because of the fact that Vientos only got 36 XP. Again. If I didn't have to go to the gym afterwards, I think I would just take a little nap. I mean, after this, like, I gotta go to the gym now. Ooh.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Hey!
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Nice, Vientos. Nice home run. Ah, darn it. What was going on there? That was weird.
The designated hitter, Noah Syndergaard.
0-1. Well,
What up, Mets? How are ya? Let's see, should I say? Nah. Yeah, that throw was on the line. DeGrom would have been thrown out.
Kyle.
Good? That's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that Madrigal is on this 60-day IL, but I mean, what are you gonna do? That's why you sign players for depth. And honestly, Madrigal wasn't gonna start for the Mets anyway. At best, he was a pinch runner. But as far as the guy goes that they got, I don't know much about him. I've never even heard that name before. I mean, do you have any more information on him? Because I don't. Attaboy, Griffey.
well. Two balls, one strike. Three balls, one strike.
All right, I guess I'm taking that walk.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Counts 1-0.
I mean, to me, second base starter should be Luis Angel Acuna, and then Jeff McNeil could be um, that second baseman that also plays left and right field when they need him to. Ugh.
Hey!
Strike.
1-1.
Okay, I did break the. By that bat, yeah. But by the graphic, yeah, I did break the. That's gone too? Nice. All right, Vientos, you're getting your second at bat of the inning. Will you do something with it? Yes! This is the best possible result I could have had! Oh my gosh, let me just get 3 defensive outs and my opponent can win. I don't care for
1-0.
I don't care for the win. I just want the XP and the fact that I got two home runs with Mark Vientos. Let's see, 72 XP for each home run. You're looking at 144 XP. So
The second baseman,
it's not going to get any better than this. So
0-1's the count.
I could go with a third at bat for Vientos, but I'd rather not.
batting second. The
Ooh,
right
but maybe I should get a second at bat with Noah Syndergaard.
Martinez.
0-1. Nope, that's inside. That's in. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Wow, do I maybe want to put one over the plate? Thank you, Blackburn.
The count is full.
I don't know. Maybe I'll do one more at bat with Noah Syndergaard, and then I'll quit out after that.
Aye. 0-2.
Ooh, excuse me. Strike 3, sit down. All right, so Noah Syndergaard will be my last batter. Dude, if... Okay, I guess my opponent made that decision. I would have given him the win. Seriously. Either way, 144 XP for Mark Vientos, which puts him at 3,776 XP. Honestly, if he can have another game like that, no reason he can't be Superfractored in this stream. Let's see what's going on social media. You're so hyped for... I am too, man. But unfortunately, we still have a few weeks left to go. Really? What'd you see from it? Better how? I don't understand what that means. New off-season and presentation.
For Cleveland,
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means.
De La Cruz.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to watch the trailer for myself and to see what kind of changes they made.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Batting third, the first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
That's not what I meant to do.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Clark.
Well, I mean, look, if they actually make the mode better, then, I mean, I wouldn't stream it, but maybe I would play it a little bit more.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
All 1's the count. Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him.
Nope, that's inside. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
No.
Inside ball. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
There we go. I'll take that base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Noah Syndergaard.
Ball. Ball, inside. That's ball 3.
Go, go, go. Nice. All right, well, that guarantees at least another at-bat with Mark Vientos.
Now pitching Adrian Morejon.
Hey! 0-1.
That's fine.
No, he's safe.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes.
Leading off for the Guardians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Now pitching, Sean Jelly.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention here. I need to pay attention.
Ball in. Ball 2. No, inside.
And that's it. And that's gone too. And that was his first solo. Like, it didn't happen. At least in the event. Maybe there's a reason why I never used this picture. And I'm finding out that reason right now.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball! That pitch is out. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Foul ball! One and one.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Thought I had it. Guess not.
Hey! 0-1's the count. That's a ball. Two to count.
Facing number 25, Anthony Santander.
That's a ball.
surprised my opponent was able to lay off that.
The bat, number 42, designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
1-0. Two and 0. Ball. Hey.
Track power. Sorry to my opponent.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
He's out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Mitch Garver. Now pitching, Zach Kelly.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball 2. Hey. He's out.
Leading off for Cleveland, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And of course, I forget to warm someone up. Ah, wow, crap.
Hey. 0-1. One and 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Yep, that's exactly what I get. No confidence, no energy.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
This pitcher is done.
Counts 1-0.
I just don't have Justin Martinez up and warming. Or I don't have Martinez ready yet.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. He's out. No, he's in there.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
One last chance to get a solid at bat with Mark Vientos. We do that, I can at least consider this. While most of the game stunk, at least the base hit with Mark Vientos would make things better.
No ball, 2 strikes. Nope. Ball 1.
Oh, man. I was lucky
1 ball,
there,
2 strikes to count.
for sure.
3.
Now that the third baseman, Vientos.
Is that gone? It's gone! Thank you, Mark Vientos. All right, that's another 90 right there, which will put him at under 200. Oh, but if Frank Thomas was on, it could have been probably not that much more, but still it could have been more.
The designated hitter, number 34, Noah Syndergaard.
Aye. 0-1. No ball, 2 strikes.
All right, well, GG's to my opponent. That home run, that just made it all worth it. So, that's the home run that I needed. Let's see. Ooh, Corbin Carroll is now at tier 4. Interesting. Yeah, so he's at 38.66. I mean, if I really push hard, I could have Mark Vientos Superfractored by the time this stream is done.
Leading for Calgary, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch, 1 o'clock. Batting second, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
1-0. Ball, that's out. Ball.
And that's gone.
One and one.
Wow, how did that not hit Ellie De La Cruz? Seriously. And I got no reaction
You got
out
two
of
balls,
him
one
either.
strike.
That wasn't even like, oh, move your, that animation, you know, where they lift their arms up and then try to back away in the plate. That didn't happen here.
Ball one, no strike.
Wait, is this a switch hitter lineup? Ellie De La Cruz, Francisco Lindor. No, it's not. Okay, thank goodness for that. Oh boy. Strike 3, sit down.
Counts 1-0.
It just goes to show you how your event luck can be. Sometimes you'll get these good events, where you bet around your lineup and you get solid hits with the players you want to get hits with, and then the next game you could end up just complete trash.
Batting up, the catcher, Yasmani Longball.
Ball, that bounce.
And that's it. That's got to be 500 feet. 489, really. Wow.
That hit him. First base.
Gone. As if I need more confirmation that Ben Brown should not be in my rotation anymore.
Oh, and 1. Ball. 1-1. That's a ball. Three balls, 1 strike.
I need to get out of this inning. I need to seriously get out.
1-0.
Thank God. I don't even know how I got 125 XP. Honestly, I should be giving some XP back.
Ball 1, no strike.
All right, I'll take that home run. 4-1 for Mark Vientos.
Count 1-0. Yeah! I got a ball, 1 strike. Oh!
Sorry, I was just laughing at something. I was just thinking of something on TV that I saw. Not very appropriate for me to share here.
Leading off for the Wolves, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Oh. Oh my god, just give me a mound visiting. Let me just put Carl Edwards Jr. in here.
Carl Edwards.
I don't have a choice. I wasn't going to keep running with Brown.
Got him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jake Burger.
Nope, that's foul. Oh!
Seems like my opponent is just letting this game go by now.
1-0.
I may have to pause for like a couple minutes because there is a disturbance downstairs that I need to take care of. And if I don't take care of it, it's not going to get any better. So nice and quiet for the last 2 hours, and then
He's out.
all that times.
Leading off for Long Island.
Hold on. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that.
Ball in. Ball.
I mean, the other option is to put my headphones on, but I try not to do that because I don't want to look ridiculous. But I think I may not have a choice here. It's either continue to get annoyed by the disturbance or put those headphones on. First I gotta find
Now, Lou Trevino.
Uh-oh. Yep. I just knocked my phone over.
Nope.
There we go. Alright. Hopefully that'll at least subdue the annoyance of the disturbance downstairs. There we go.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey!
A little
One
too
ball,
eager
two
McFever
strikes.
there. That's okay, because Mitch Garver is going to come in and last one out of here. Ooh, that might be 530. 513. 17 feet off. I overestimated the trajectory of the home run.
Inside ball. Ball, that's inside.
Oh, I know I'm going to get an at-bat with Mark Vientos in this inning. And he's going to blast a home run. Beautiful. Yes. So 144. 144. That would... Would that be enough? It's tough to say. Maybe it's enough. It would just be tough to say. I guess we'll find out once we're done. Once we're done with this this game. Looks like there's breaking news here from ESPN. Diana Taurasi, I hope I'm saying that right, but the leading scorer in the WNBA is announcing her retirement. So I don't watch the NBA, so I don't know who that is. I do apologize. But congrats on her retirement, and it sounds like she's the she has quite a place in history with the WNBA. Excuse me.
All one's the count. 82. 0-2 is the count.
Stanek available. It's good enough.
Raw. Janet.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes. He's out.
All right. Let's see whatever XP we can get. XP for the players, that is, not for level wise or whatever.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now left fielder. Tyler.
I don't know if that's like a Tarzan celebration or whatnot. I just found that funny.
Hey! one strike.
Let's go. Kyle Schwarber with the home run. Corbin Carroll, this is an easy triple. Is that Penguin celebration? I saw him like, looked like he was waddling from side to side.
0-1. 1-1.
Home run? It's fair. It's fair. And it's gone. Ooh, maybe I could get one more at bat with Vientos. I could get one more with him. I mean, I think that would solidify that he's getting Superfractored.
Bang. 0-1's the count.
Okay. Never mind. You're just gonna have to hope. Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. That was a quite a comeback on that one. A 7-run comeback. Wow. And Mark Vientos is Superfractored. Alright, guys. Well, there's really no reason for me to continue on with this entry, so that's it. Let's see, who can we put in here? Clifford, I guess. He's the only one. Oh, boy. Well, what are you going to do? You know? Okay. Yeah, I think that should work. All right. Well, actually, hold on. Let me go over here for a second. See how this lineup is looking with all the Superfractored guys, or with the guys at the. Yeah, so really all we're looking at is catcher, second, and right field that needs to be Superfractored. And then Tom Seaver. Noah Syndergaard. Who's closer? Quintana. Okay. As it is. And obviously, I don't have any Mets players that are superfractored in terms of relievers. So, okay, looking at this lineup, obviously I should put a little more focus on Carter, Mauricio, and Benji. Those should be probably my top 3 guys right there. And then just kind of focus on Jacob deGrom, get him the parallel XP he needs to be able to get superfractored. And then we can head towards Noah Syndergaard after that. So what I'm going to do, we're going to change it up here. If anything, Mauricio should be... He'll bat leadoff. Then we can have Benji behind him. And then Gary Carter. All right, I think that's good. Okay, so to end off this stream, I'm going to go ahead and just play a CPU game against the Colorado Rockies. All right. This is Operation Get as much XP with my Mets players as possible in play versus CPU. Because now none of my Mets players are eligible for the event, so there's no reason for me to continue playing the event. Once I got Vientos upgraded, that was it. Syndergaard and deGrom are already in my rotation, so there's no point in working on them. And Nimmo. But not for Winker. Oh well, sorry Winker. I just want to get this game in as quickly as possible. So expect me to be swinging a lot first pitch. I want to get the base hits or the XP or whatever as quickly as possible.
1-1. 0-2. Inside, ball 1.
Just trying to see if there could disturbance. Doesn't sound like it. Okay. But I'll keep my headphones close. Just in case.
Ball, that's in. Three and two.
Strike 3, sit out. Now wait a minute, how can Luther have a better reaction to getting that ball despite having bronze fielding than Schwarber does? And Schwarber has silver fielding.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Sorry, Gracie, or sorry, Mauricio.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The important thing is get the shutout, get complete game, get the win.
One ball, 2 strikes. Inside, ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Benji.
Leading off for Long Island, the right fielder, number 3. Now back, Captain Gary Harden.
Sorry, I was just responding to a post on X that was like, oh, what's your name a player who was good for your favorite team despite playing only one season with them, and I just wrote Jose Iglesias. There's something here from Anthony Tacoma. Oh, talking about Luis Angel Acuna. Yep. Oh, wow. We're 30 days from opening day. Nice. Time flies by. The new MLB season is upon us. Love it. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, was that strike 3? Might have been. Strike 3, sit out. Oh, no, wait. This is only... Okay, no. I already did it. Well, if I strike out Charlie Blackmon, then, you know, that one will count for him. There we go. So that last strike 3, sit down counts for Charlie Blackmon. By the way, I don't know if you guys buy Topps packs, but I was ripping some open over the weekend, and I got Charlie Blackmon's Topps card, which is interesting because I know he retired at the end of last season, so I'm wondering what the heck Topps is doing by even having a Charlie Blackmon Rockies card. That just makes no sense. I just got a notification. 32 pennies. What's that? Okay. I don't see anything that says, I just got a new follower, but the guy is not saying anything about being a Mets fan. And that's the only reason I would ever follow someone, is if they're a Mets fan. Or if they're a friend of mine in real life. If that were the case, then I would, but I didn't know the guy, and nothing about him said he was a Mets fan, so bye-bye. Especially since it seemed like he's political. Definitely a Republican, definitely MAGA. And, you know, I just don't like politics in my timeline. I don't like it in my streams, and I certainly don't like it in my timeline. I also don't like it on Facebook either, but I can't really help that, considering that I work in news media or radio news, so I'm bound to hear about politics. But I'm not blocking him because he's MAGA or he's Republican. I'm blocking him because he's mostly political, and I don't deal with that. I would also block someone if all they did was post liberal stuff. It's like, I'm not interested.
Now back, the first baseman, Michael.
So much for a no-hitter, but good thing I don't. Good thing a no-hitter doesn't add any extra XP. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Dang. And apparently Brett Beatty hit a home run against the Houston Astros today. Look, I'm willing to bet that a lot of people want Brett Beatty to really work out for the Mets. I just don't see it. I think if anything, all he's doing is just trying to improve his trade value. And I think that's the only way this gets a resolution. Maybe the Mets are trying to up his trade value to send him off to San Diego for Dylan Cease. Who knows? Like, oh, also apparently Jose Siri also hit one too. But let's be honest, Jose Siri, he's in for his bat. He's just got to get better at hitting. He can hit a home run. We know that. He's a power hitting center fielder, and that's fine. The problem is that that's it. The downside is he doesn't hit for average. And you can't really expect to... You could be a home run hitter, but you could have a batting average that's below 200, and that's not good. Also, was that... I think that that last batter struck out. So strike 3, sit down, and strike 3, sit out.
The catcher, Jacob Golden.
Ball one.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for Long Island, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Ball inside.
Now back, Louisiana Acuna.
Nice.
Now back, the third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Oh, that's gone. What the heck?
Now counting for the Rockies, number 58, Lucas Gilbert.
Attaboy, Mauricio. 100 miles per hour right on the nose. Wow. Go to. Nice, Carter. And yeah, you would think I would start Carter or put Carter in the leadoff since he's the guy that I'm trying to get the most XP with. But honestly, as long as he's top 3 and I'm playing in play versus CPU, I don't have any problem with him being. I think I'll get enough XP with him. Honestly.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Oh boy.
That's an out. He's out.
The left field, number 3, Jesse Rizzo.
Yeah, I'm just first pitch swinging. I'm like trying to get through this as quickly as possible.
That ball's foul.
No, that's going to be foul. Sorry, Winker. I wish it were fair, but it's foul. There we go. That's more fair. Strike 3, sit down. 11 strikeouts for DeGrom. Fantastic.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Keep it going, DeGrom.
Ball, that's out. One ball, 1 strike.
Attaboy Acuna.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59.
And Iglesias, too. Again, I know that this is all rookie and very easy to do, but still.
Oh.
Just take the single. Let it be what it is.
One oh.
Nice, Carter. .507. Holy
Now
mackerel.
pitching for the Rockies, number 54.
Hey, two. 0-2.
Oh, okay.
The bat, number 9. Designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Go to, Nimmo. Go to.
Nope. That's inside.
I know I said I would swing first pitch usually, but if it's not even close, I'm not going to offer. Nice, Winker. All right. Come on, DeGrom. 3 more innings.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
Strike 3, sit out.
Oh, and 1. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
Sounds like Rocky
Outside,
wants
that's
to
the ball.
come in. No, Rocky, you're not coming in. Strike 3, sit out.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Michael Sonia.
Ball left outside. Hey. 1 and 1. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Maybe I could have stretched that into a triple, but I decided not to take the risk.
There you go.
Go what? Maybe I'll lie down for like half hour or something just so I could get some sleep. Before I head to the gym. I mean, the gym doesn't close until 9.
Number 57.
That or I could go tomorrow. Could always just go tomorrow.
Ball. Down.
Ugh.
Got it.
Now that catch Gary Harvey.
Ball 1.
Nice. Carter may only be an RBI single, but hey, better than nothing. I think that's like Delgado's 5th home run of the game. Let's see. Oh no, it's 3. So that was his 3rd.
Number 40. Tyler.
I don't know. It just seemed like every time he was blasting home runs left and right.
Aye. All 1's the count. Aye. Three.
Strike 3, sit out.
All 1. He's out. Aye. 0-2. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank goodness this is already finished. Means it's going to end soon.
The bat, number 2. Shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ugh. Wait, Iglesias? Oh my god.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
And Mauricio's gonna get another home run. Hey, I'm all for it. This is
Now for the Rockies.
an office
Number
experience.
52, Daniel.
Oh boy. Looks like I am gonna have to watch that video. Find out what front office experience is. I have a feeling that's OOTP in video game form.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Ball, that's just out.
One last hit for Gary Carter. Sure, why not?
Ball, that's off the plate.
Inside. I was really hoping that was going to be a hit, an extra base hit for Nimmo, but not to be.
0-1. Hey, 0-2 is the count.
Strike three, sit out.
Now the designated hitter, Aaron.
Hey! Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, sit out. Great job, DeGrom. Complete game shutout that nets him quite a bit of XP, not to mention the 20 strikeouts as well. So we'll have to see how much. Ronnie Mauricio is up to tier 4 now. That's good to see. Jose Iglesias is up to tier 1. And we got some rewards here. We got the rewind reward or whatever. They just teased there. That's all they were doing. They were teasing. Let's see. So Jacob deGrom got 640. That's amazing. Ronnie Mauricio with 190. Carson Bench with 145. Still less than halfway to tier 4, but it's a start. Gary Carter got 160. Carlos Delgado got 180. Nimmo got 145. Jesse Winker got 125. He's close to being tier Tier 3. Curtis Granderson got 115. Luis Angel Acuna, he's close. In fact, probably the next game that I play, he'll be up to Tier 3. And then Jose Iglesias, we know he got up to Tier 1. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. Because I was opening the pack there. Overall, this was great. We got Mark Vientos Superfractored. So all we're missing at this point is Carter, Mauricio, and Benji. Once we get them all Superfractored, then we have a lineup that is filled with Superfractored Mets players. So tomorrow will be more of the same. We're gonna play versus CPU because there's no reason for me to play the event anymore. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night. Whoops.